I'm back doing some more live, just seeing who's around and can catch a little glimpse. And I'm Judy D, the guided meditation artist, releasing your inner masterpiece. And I started guided meditations quite a while ago. I started them with myself, and I realized myself and most of my coworkers, we had a problem of default thoughts were negative thoughts. Default thoughts were negative, competitive thinking about ourselves and others. And when I would drive home from work, I would have to unwind all the things that were wound up in my mind all day. And coworkers telling me things that maybe I wasn't good enough, I wasn't doing my job good enough. And I had to unravel that because I knew in my mind and my heart that I was doing my job very well, and I really loved my job, and I studied how to do my job better. I learned and I had mentors about my job, and it was my career. So I knew I was doing it good, and I knew that I really liked it. And these coworkers were planting these seeds of negativity on my mind and in my heart throughout the day. And if I wasn't strong enough, I began to believe them. And then I became aware that no, my coworkers are saying things against me because they're having their own weaknesses. They might feel like maybe my technique is working, but they don't want to adjust how they're doing their part of the job. And they would just kind of niche away at my self-confidence and make me feel doubting. And I just got to a point where that was enough. And I used to listen to John Gray, Sylvia Brown, and their guidance and their words, they're endless. They're timeless and they're endless. And now we have so many more people to tune into. And it's up to you. What you're tuning into is going to make a difference in what your brain does. If you're tuning in to people giving you support and recognition, acknowledgement, and validating that, yeah, we all have crummy thoughts. We all have crummy days. Validate that we have the built-in ability to undo those thoughts. We owe it to ourselves. Our brains and our bodies, they are what's gotta last. And it's only gonna last and be good and last us the more goodness and kindness that we give to our bodies and ourselves and our thoughts. It's so easy to go through this world and putting ourselves down, putting down everybody else, putting down how crummy everything is. That negativity, that's a default. That's not truly what's in the nature of a person. Most of us, we want to have good. We want to have happy, supportive feelings. And we're only going to get that by starting in our own minds, starting with what we watch, what we take in. So let's take in good nurturing things. It's going to be our counteraction. It's our shield. Those good inner thoughts, they are our shield to rebuttal against those attacks. Because other people, they can't help it. People lash out in this world. They can't help it. They don't know they can evolve. But we know we can evolve. We know by what we put into our minds and our hearts, our psyches, our souls, our spirits, that's the food that's gonna fuel how we evolve, how we can rebuttal those attacks from other people that are just not even aware they can be happy. They only think they gotta put other people in their place. And that's their problem, not our problem. Our problem is to focus on ourselves, not to be selfish. You know, like if you're at the grocery store and there's somebody and you coming into the same line at the same time, rushing through to get to be the first one, that's selfish. When we do self-care and self-awareness, that's thinking from the heart, thinking from the inside, our minds. We want to think how we want ourselves to feel. What are our thoughts doing to ourselves? Are we feeling depressed because we sit alone too much? Are we feeling overlooked because we're not speaking up? We speak up for ourselves when we're at work or in our families or in our communities. We can do this. That's what it takes, is having the thoughts inside first. And there is so many ways to get better, healthier thoughts. So it's what you choose. So if you're choosing all the negative, fighting, put down stuff that's out there, that's what's going to grow in your mind. That's what's going to grow in your body. We've all done the experiment where we have negative thoughts, angry thoughts, jealous thoughts. And then do you know, you think about it and your stomach hurts more. Your arthritis hurts more. Because those negative things are just churning away in our bodies, in our joints, in our hearts, in our stomachs. It really manifests chemical changes. And all of a sudden now you're just full of cortisol and other negative, bring you down chemicals. And you're feeling sick. So those are thoughts against yourself too. So self-care is having good self-thoughts. And you help other people, that is good self-care also. And it starts with just a little thought. Do little thoughts with me. Little thoughts of good. You are doing serotonin and dopamine thoughts when you think, "Whew, I am enough. I am a fun, caring person. I care for myself. I care for my thoughts. I care for others. I'm going to bring the world into my own understanding. I'm going to bring more good thoughts into my own wheelhouse. I need to nurture myself." There's so many times that we're alone in our own thoughts, and that little negative thought from somebody else will creep in. And it kind of tries to latch on and creep in and stick in there. And it's like, no, I'm not that person's thought of me. I'm not what I was told when I was 17, how I behaved. That person then didn't know myself They didn't know me. They didn't know themselves. They were labeling me with things they were labeled with. Just like you've been labeled by other people that are not the true labels for who you are. They don't know you. They don't know that you have the choice to think in your own mind that I am good, I am okay, I am not those negative things that they were telling me. I really am nurturing, I really am smart. Being a blonde, I went through my life, people telling me I'm not smart. And I believed them. And then I just started feeling sick and stomach aches, body aches and pains. And I knew there had to be something else. I wasn't just sick, it was my own mind. The own negative chemicals coming through. They were growing in me like a weed. They were choking me out. I was getting sick all the time, stomach aches, body hurting. And I was like, wait a minute. That's not reality. Those words, you know the old saying, I am rubber, you are glue. What you say bounces off me and sticks to you. Well, that's what we need to do. When people are trying to label us with their stuff, because that's their stuff, reflect it back to them. I do a thing where I bubble up. One of my clients, she visualizes herself physically wrapped in bubble wrap with breathing holes, of course, and she can see. But when she's got to go in and do a presentation at work, and she is feeling so worried and negative chemicals are bursting all around, so she visualizes herself wrapped in bubble wrap. Sometimes if she wants to do it, she'll visualize the bubble wrap in layers. So, you know, like a light blue, that's kind of a shield for your nervous system. And then if you layer in pink, then you're gonna extrude love. And so you layer that together and now you've got purple. And purple is the color for riches and friendliness and bringing others into your rich world. So then she can go and it's neutralized her chemical system and she's boosted herself. And now she can do her presentation and she can be in the right mindset to share the knowledge that she's worked hard to know and share it with her coworkers or all of these people that she's doing a presentation in front of. So, and when I'm meeting a new client, I will do a light shield around me. I kind of visualize like a gelatin egg around me. I'm in it, I can breathe. There's no problem, you know, it's got oxygen. And when I'm meeting a new client, I don't want to overlap my energy into theirs. And I don't want their energy to be nervous and get into me. So I will do just a pink shield around me. Oh dear. I might have to stop. Oh, all right. I am going to wrap this up and join me again, Judy D, the guided meditation artist, and I'll bounce on here on live again soon. All right, take care and bubble up.